Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.
So welcome to the island of steel pan and mass. Go see the pretty girls in the costume while the big truck pass. Oh yeah. Take a trip down in the valley and go see Boomsy Shop. The heart of my people is so rich. Once you touch the soil of Trinidad, bliss, you ain't going nowhere. You could build a house on the mountain top or raid and play Juve. I said I promise you, you ain't going nowhere. You can find a 20 woman or a man to shack up Sundays in the market.
You ready now? Security can't hold we back, 'cause we can't get enough.
Jump up on the big stage. We making a big wave.
I'll take you to a place not too far away, where all of your dreams come rushing in like a tidal wave. And you could be my carnival, darling, and we go fret till we fall in love, playing mass till the morning come. Everybody ready now? So meet we on the Baba Green, yeah, and we go cause a scene, yeah, and make a great big escape.
Ready up now.
Jumping on the Savannah Green, yeah, living a childhood dream, yeah. Jump up on the big stage, we making a big wave. We up on the big stage, doing it in a big way. And we go run up across the stage, run across the stage, and we go jump up across the stage, run across the stage. Don't let the bacchanal get too hard. Time to get on back, get on that, get on that, get on that, get on your way. For just today, this is the great escape. Come let we escape, cross the stage, escape, we get away, escape, cross the stage, escape. This is the great escape. I tell you, welcome to paradise. It could be great, all the gal love the sweetest wine. Charming on me right by the stage. Do this every day. Take a jump and take a wave. It's madness in the place. It's only love, so keep it in mind. That's what we say. Out on the road is the sweetest line. Don't hesitate. It's only madness in there. Everybody ready now? So meet we by the Baba Green, yeah, and we go cause a scene, yeah, and make a great big escape.
Ready up now.
Jumping on the Savannah Green, yeah, living a childhood dream, yeah. Jump up on the big stage, we making a big wave. We up on the big stage, doing it in a big way. And we go run up across the stage, run across the stage, and we go jump up across the stage, run across the stage. Don't let the bacchanal get too hard. Time to get on back, get on that, get on that, get on that, get on your way. For just today, this is the great escape. Come let we escape, cross the stage, escape, we get away, escape, cross the stage, escape. This is the great escape. Security can't hold we back, 'cause we can't get enough. Stomp up on the big stage, we making a big wave.
Yeah, man. So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn. That's how we get things kicked off on a Wednesday morning. Patrice Roberts' Great Escape, boy. That is my new road march. That is my road march there. Forget Marshall and Bungie. Bungie tune designed for Fete, and Marshall is a party on the road. That is the only tune I hear so far. That is for the stage. And road march is stage, right? Masqueraders is stage, right? Yeah. Patrice Roberts, pick up yourself, girl. The Great Escape, another hit, another one. I ain't lying, Patrice Roberts real consistent, eh? She real consistent. Thank you for that, boy. But you see that tune? Or they watch that tune. We creeping up. Grrrt. You catch them. Don't frighten. But I tune are real vibes. So I'll tell you what. We get things started this Wednesday. Of course, we are behind the batch. We got Pastor John on that second hour. But inside the first hour here, as we get things kicked off, we're going to get into the news day. So good morning to everybody across the globe. And here we go. Front page, man shot dead at home. And I eat doubles. Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Dr. Amy Brown shows off with his doubles in this photo posted to his Facebook page on Tuesday. This was days after Jamaican singer Beanie Man disparaged the popular Trini dish, saying dogs don't eat it. Guys, wait till happen. Beanie Man talk about me doubles. I see Arnold Roberts put that video to, talking to Beanie Man. Well, telling Beanie Man, you know, something, ting. He said, but boy, my dogs don't dance to your music at all, or some kind of thing. So I said, but wait till Beanie Man do Arnold Roberts. Now, I see Amy Brown with doubles in hand. But what Beanie Man say about with doubles? Beanie Man said dogs don't eat doubles? I don't hear what Beanie Man say. But Beanie Man can't talk about with doubles, so the most famous meal throughout the world. But Beanie Man Roxo, eh? Roxo. Don't come wrong with that. You're a Roxo. But what go on with you, boy? Ula still off the job? DCP Martin writes Rowley on sniper probe. PM, tell us what you know. Well, I tell you, the tree shaking, the wind is blowing, the bacchanal is brewing. It is all happening in Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, yeah. So DCP I, yeah. Deputy Commissioner of Police Intelligence and Investigation, Suzette Martin, otherwise known as DCP I, wrote the Prime Minister in his capacity as head of the National Security Council requesting information on the procurement of 2 sniper rifles for the Strategic Services Agency. In a letter dated February 1st, Martin posed 2 questions to Dr. Rowley. Did Commissioner of Police Ella Herwood Christopher and or former SSA Director, retired Major Roger Best, notify the NSC about the agency's intent to procure the rifles, and if so, was it approved? How you could be now writing to the National Security Council head, asking those questions, after you're pulling Ella and question the woman and humiliate her? Should you not have done that before? Because if it was procured and it was approved, then there was no reason to pull in Ella and question her. But all it arrest the woman, held her for about 50 hours, 48 hours or whatever, questioned her with absolutely no evidence, and now after you release Ella, now you're writing to the head of the National Security Council to find out? Well, no wonder why crime is where it is. These are the police that are seniors in the police service. Because obviously, you all apparently do not know how to run an investigation. Isn't that the information you should have gathered along with other information, and then you take it to the DPP and say, look, we have a situation here. The DPP will look over the evidence and then say, well, okay, you have enough grounds to arrest? That's not how it's supposed, that's. All I going mad, or that's how it's supposed to be. Her second question was, did Hereward Christopher inform the NSC that she had approved the SSA's request to procure the rifles through firearm users license dealer Luke Hadid, managing director of Aston Enterprises Limited? Martin said she was advised by Director of Public Prosecution Roger Gaspard SC to seek this information as part of an ongoing investigation into the procurement of 2 Accuracy International AX2 bolt-action sniper rifles and related accessories, including 7.65mm suppression scopes, scope mounts, and bipods. The procurement reportedly occurred between July 4, 2023 and June 2, 2024. Now you see, you have been advised by the DPP to get this information. Should that not have been done before you arrest the lady? Should that not have been done before? Do you not do these things before? And even if within all your questions here, Ola did sign off on that. Where's the crime? Where's the crime? And I'm saying where's the crime in the context of, this could happen to anybody. You take up a position in a company or whatever, an organization. But you don't know everything about the runnings of the organization, right? I mean, for God's sake, we have a minister of sport who knows nothing about sports. And we have an engineer as the minister of finance. Right? So obviously, like in the minister of sport case, and there are other square pegs and round holes too, but we'll just deal with this one in particular as an example. She knows nothing about sports. She admitted to know nothing about sports. So, how does she manage the sport ministry? Through advice, not so? She would have a team of people who are supposed to be the experts and have the knowledge in certain areas, and they would advise the minister accordingly. And that might apply to many different jobs throughout the world, right? Because you don't know all the ins and outs. You have people who are hired to advise you on certain things. So earlier, and this is the PSC's, this is on the Police Service Commission, you know, and the Prime Minister too, to a great extent, because you all gave us earlier. Earlier was probably sitting down waiting to retire, minding her own business, when boop, she get picked as the Commissioner of Police and thrown into a job that obviously, you know, she's not the right person for the job. I don't think so, but nevertheless, despite that, I do not like the fact that she has been humiliated the way that she has been, and that the police obviously carrying on an investigation back to front. So Erla, in her capacity as the Commissioner of Police, may not know all aspects of being the Commissioner, but she may have to sign off on certain things based on the advice of those who are the experts in that department or field. And it's based on that advice. So if she's advised to sign a document, and she signed it, where's the crime? The Prime Minister, you know everything. Whomever holds the role of Prime Minister at any given point in time, they don't know everything. But that's why they have advisors. So they will seek advice on certain things, and yes, Mr. PM, this is a good move, and this and the other, and the Prime Minister signs off on it. Where's the crime? It's based on the advice of those that are paid to advise. Is it not? So even in a scenario like that, where's the crime? But I'm trying to figure that out. And this is where all of this here in this article here, and I will go no further in the news this morning, or maybe I will, who knows, right. All that I read in here about the questions only put into the Prime Minister, and that these questions were advised, this information was advised you advised to get this information from the Director of Public Prosecutions, tells me that somebody jumped the gun in this situation. And like I say, it had one sniper rifle, and that is Pamela Elder SC. And she go pick all you off one by one. I know I telling all you. I know I telling you. Pamela Elder SC is like the John Wick of lawyers. You know, in John Wick, when they hear John Wick coming for you, that is it one time you run. Yeah. When you hear Pamela Elder SC, the lawyer on the next side, yeah, you start a shake, right? So obviously something is wrong somewhere in this whole situation. We'll open the phone and take a few calls on this a little bit. Just a few headlines in the paper. Erla still off the job, no action by her lawyers. And why is she off the job? Why? Don't just read out CVs. Opposition wants full debate on Erla imbroglio. Colm is new CAF chairman. That's the Development Bank of Latin America. Tobago People's Party to interview election nominees on February 6th. Baden relative ducks behind water barrel. Man shot dead outside home. Pensioner robbed of $3,000 cocoa head bracelet. Dog shot by cops during search for murder suspect. Dog bite victim wins lawsuit. All going to play 20 in the play with. Like 2 articles on dogs. Lawyers weighing on Erla arrest. I had to read that in a little bit. State to settle case with used car dealer. 4 held for firing at peeping woman. I ain't even going to dive into these articles. EU and CAF donates 24 million for digital transformation. And Imbert sitting on the middle smiling. Farley says no faith in TTPS long before the Erla situation. Amy Brown stands up for doubles. No bail for man after Matura shooting. Court to hear landscapers SOE bail challenge. Roger says missing workers family slam. Roger and missing workers family slam young comments. Dominica's trilogy now in after Trinidad Killer out of the Ultimate Soca competition. Trinidad Killer withdrew on Tuesday from the Ultimate Soca competition after he said that virtual performances were not allowed. All right, those are some of the headlines in the paper. I can't go no further. All right, I can't. I just can't. I can't do it, Captain. It's done 22 minutes past the hour or 6 o'clock. But I tell you this. Just some information on Olive's House. And I'll probably take a couple calls before we go to the first break, fellas. Olive's House Senior Care Facility located in the serene Sangre Chiquito area of Sangre Grande at Rosie Lachman Avenue, Eastern Main Road, James Smart Village. And Olive's House is beautifully situated with a spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards, as well as assisted living quarters, inclusive of all required amenities. Now, it's designed to offer comfort, freedom of movement, and support to your loved ones in their senior years, and Olive's House is operated 24/7 by a staff of professional qualified geriatric personnel with hot meals prepared daily according to specified dietary requirements. Now, the service is always warm and friendly, as all clients are treated with the respect and dignity that their years demand. To find out more, you can contact Olive's House Senior Care Facility on 232-6367, 291-7919, or 3744-165. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. I'm connected to the phone, fellas. That's all. Or you know how to say, if I am connected to the phone, as if the phone is connected to the system. I always say that, you know, Lord Father, here I tell you. All right, so I'm going to take, yeah, I'm connected there now. So I'm just going to take about 2 or 3 very quick calls. And then I have to take a break because we have some, you know, yeah. We have bills, yeah, we have a lot of bills to pay. So we go into the phone line here on this situation because I am confused. It just seems to me, hello, good morning. I know I didn't answer nothing. All right. It just seems to me that there is an agenda here playing out. Hello, good morning. Hello? Yeah, morning. How are you?
Yeah.
What's
Good.
your thoughts?
Don't you believe that Suzette Martin knows the answer to these questions? I'm sure she knows, but seeing that the Prime Minister asked and the DPP asked her, this is why she had to say it officially, but she knows the answer to the questions that are being asked, I believe. So, what do you believe? Yeah, she knows the question. I mean, this is the field she's in. She knows the question. We're not saying that the commissioner guilty or not, but what we are saying is that Suzette knows the answer to the question.
Okay.
All right?
All right, thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty surprised that the DPP is giving this advice now. I would have thought that all of that would have been part of the investigation before you make the arrest. Hello, good morning. Look, a man who could answer that question.
Yeah, morning, Stephan, morning.
Yeah.
I want to say you're quite right. When you take the commissioner to question her, is because you're going to say, listen, we have information that you didn't receive permission to order, and you probably presented to the attorney and whatnot. Because at that stage, you're probably looking to charge.
Right.
But I want to tell you that there must be an offense in this circumstance, and it would be an offense what they refer to as a strict liability offense. Because we cannot have people bringing in prohibited weapons into the country, a sniper rifle, grenade, whatever, and say, I didn't know. Or somebody tell me I could sign, and all them kind of things. So I would imagine this is a strict liability offense. Your job is to know. If you didn't know, you commit an offense.
Right.
It has to be like that. We can't be making excuses for that bringing it. She wanted the work. We didn't ask she to get the work.
Right, but here's my thing, right? If I am going to make a move to arrest the commissioner of police, should I not have crossed my T's and dotted all my I's before that move is made?
Most definitely. You know what I feel the problem is? You see, the Prime Minister is the one who sounded the alarm on this whole thing. So from that, he was the one who said the SSA have gone and they wanted to bring in this and they wanted to overthrow the country. So from that, you would gather that he or nobody under his administration didn't give permission for this to happen.
Right.
But I guess they want it officially now. They want it in writing. Tell us if you or any cabinet member give permission for this to come in, because then they would be part and parcel of this offense as well. It's their job to know we can't be bringing in guns for a civilian agency to do work.
Right. Understood.
Okay?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah. Shall I tell you? You make a good point, you know. Easy J. Easy J. Spot on all the time, you know. Yeah, but let me take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my dear. Go ahead. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, morning again.
Yep, wait a
I think
thoughts.
it's clear to everyone that somebody wanted Ula out of the position. It's simple as that. This is Trinidad.
Right.
Somebody who calls the shots, the big shots, like the Mr. Biggs and them,
Yeah.
say it's time for she to go. Get she out a day. I don't care however, get she out. We go put somebody
Yeah.
in the story. This is Trinidad. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And I never tell you something. Anybody who witnessed the way that Junior Benjamin, imagine Junior Benjamin is the man that the PSC is saying will act. And he get put in a corner by a reporter, by Kijan Haynes. And bring back, look, I take it any day over Kijan, over Junior Benjamin. Morning.
Hey, Stephan, good morning.
Yeah, morning, dear.
I agree with most of what my friend's sentiments. But it's simply, Stephan, there's something called vicarious liability. And you're talking about the PM as head of PSC, right?
Right.
And you have to tread carefully. And let me tell you, as a woman police, albeit the DCP, all women police, once you are doing your job, you'll be ostracized. You know why? Because you show up. You show up the freeloaders.
Right.
She is showing up. There was a procurement. It's the illegality of it. I'm tying up my tongue like column also. Everybody tongue tying up in the country right now, And this is where we are, Stephan.
Right.
There's vicarious liability, Stephan.
All right.
It is not that the offense has not been established, It is not that. And she was kept for the legal amount of time that is allowed.
Yeah.
And there is an offense. The PM. The PM is head of the
National
Police Service Council.
The National Security Council.
Is he, sir?
Well,
what is
he's
going
supposed to
happen?
be.
You tell me.
He's supposed to be.
He's supposed, and yes, we cannot make excuses for you being in a position and not aware of what constitutes an offense. And that is what we have as a commissioner.
Correct.
We have always known that.
Yeah.
Suzette Martin knows her work and she's doing her work.
Okay.
Gaspard.
All right.
Gaspard is not going to leave anything up in the air. So you do it, you come, and it's going to roll. The country will be in chaos more than it is. Thanks, Stephan.
All right, no problem. Thanks a lot. Yeah. And I tell you, we got to go to the break. Right? But as I go to the break here, we'll come back and we'll take some calls on it, because the way that this thing is going down is very troubling. And I am starting to wonder some people will point out that, okay, like I just mentioned, if you are going to arrest, if you are going to make a move on your commissioner of police, that's a big deal. Right? This isn't like you're going into our office to lock up the managing director or the CEO or some private company, or something to that effect, This is your commissioner of police, and you are making a decision to go and arrest her. Right? And if I am going to do that, I guarantee you that kind of high-profile arrest, right, on that scale, on that level, I know that this is going to blow up big, not just locally, but regionally and internationally, because we are making a move to arrest our commissioner of police. And before we make that move to arrest, because she not only run and she ain't going nowhere, we have to ensure that we have crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. So for them to hold her for the legal amount of time, and Pamela Elliott to say that the Holy Commissioner of Police with not a shred of evidence, and now you are going to ask the Prime Minister questions, and now based on the advice of information that you need to get advised by the DPP, because of ongoing investigation, I just think some of those T's and those I's were not crossed and dotted. And it's left a lot of things out in the open here now that if I was Ula's lawyers, I would be exploring, right? And Ula going to get her payday, guaranteed. All right? I just think if you're going to make an arrest of that nature, you have to be sure. You have to be sure. So, I mean, up to now, we don't even know what evidence they had, if they have any at all. So that move that they made may have been a little premature. You understand? But anyway, we take the break. When we come back from the break, we go back to the phone line before we get to Greenwich at the top of the hour, and we got Pastor John coming up to close things off. So stay tuned for all of that. That's coming up next.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the bang. Is we only made this I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
Yes, I can hear them saying, boy, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the grassroots? Yes, I'm from a place where soca, the resounding power you could feel anytime, any hours. I come from when ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when I Rima had it, Maturita had it, Santa Rosa had it, Donyaruka had it, in Mofa had it, in Sawa had it, Soparia had it, look all over. Sunday morning down the by West Morning, have cars parking like a garage. Me drinks bottle long like ruler in a cooler, and we chipping up the mouse to from Canada. Them time the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, but the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it, and the flag couldn't carry it. We used to carry it, and the cooler couldn't carry it. We used to carry it.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
Yeah, I woke alive and no change in my mind, no it had to be God. Yeah, you like your boy and I'm having a hard time. 'Cause I gotta speak it, no cover.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
Music, mass, local cuisine, crafts. The John Cupid Carnival Village welcomes you to a buzzing hub of all things carnival.
Celebration.
On Friday, February 7th from 6 p.m.
Celebration.
Experience a unique showcase of live talent, a diverse craft market, and mouth-watering taste. TNT as the Queen's Park Savannah erupts with an array of cultural treats. Enjoy the good vibes and rhythm as we present some of the best in steel pan, calypso, soca, chutney, tassa, traditional carnival characters, and more. Admission absolutely free to all.
So throw your hands up in the air.
Bring the entire family to the opening of the John Cupid Carnival Village. You don't want to miss it. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and supported by Caribbean Airlines, B-Mobile, BPTT, and Carib Brewery.
Every year, there is an event that captivates the spirit and vibes of Carnival. Ladies, come out and support your favorite Caribbean queen of soca.
I go drink water and mind my business.
Featuring Patrice Robert, Nessa Preppy, Harry Lyon, Nyla Blackman, Allison Hines, and Nadia Betson.
I am the whole blinking market.
2 nights of sensual, sweet soca music. All happening Tuesday 18th at Napa and Wednesday 19th at Sapa. Serenading the Queens is Mikel Tasia. And Young Brother.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to.
This will be sold out world event, so get your tickets now. Tickets are $300 and $250. Tickets bought by this Saturday, 7th February, cost $50 less. For more info, call 491-1802. Queen of Soca.
Consult Vedic astrologer Tulasi Prasad, who offers profound insights into an individual's life path and astrology journey in Trinidad and Tobago. Master can guide you with astrology and horoscope readings, love spell casting, family disputes, marriage problems, health problems, job and business problems. Master also is experienced in effective black magic removal remedies, negative energy removal remedies, reuniting loved ones, and many more. To get Master's guidance, call us now.
At +1 868 398 7547, located in Trinidad and Tobago.
With Sheila that we energize, this carnival let's vitalize. Whoa, this water boost the exercise and make your cells them come alive. Sheila Jet Walker Water, Sheila Jet Walker Water, Sheila Jet Walker Water, Sheila Jet energy, boost immunity, Sheila Jet hydrates, regenerate, Sheila Jet. Get your spring water infused Sheila Jet today. Don't just hydrate, regenerate. The only water to energize you this carnival.
Big news, fashion lovers! 100 Below is bringing you the biggest sale of the season. From February 3rd to February 9th, all clothing at all our locations is just $30. Hurry before your favorite styles disappear. 1 week only, 4 locations. Everything $30. Don't miss out. 100 Below's $30 sale starts February 3rd. Be there or be left out. 100 Below, the hottest styles to the lowest price. Trendy stuff, bargain prices.
Come hear the man with the most gut-wrenching social commentary in years, Squeezy Rankin.
I'm a good son. No, get gone now.
Calypso Spectacular through the years. Come enjoy some of the legendary icons like Nelson,
My lover, I have to mention in my confession to you.
Crazy, Chalky, Johnny King, Pink Panther, Barrett,
Gypsy, alongside top soca stars like Ronnie McIntosh, Patrice Roberts, Mikhail Asia, Pharma Nappy, and Nadia Batson. And emerging superstar, Young Brother. She said, take it easy, I will do it. All backed by Vincent River and the Kai Soca Unit.
Calypso Spectacular.
Premiere night, Wednesday, 12 February at Napa, 7 p.m. And Saturday, 15 February at Zappa, 6 p.m. Reserve $300. General admission $250. Tickets bought by this Wednesday, February 5th, cost $25 less.
Get an extra discount of $10 for online purchases at islandetickets.com.
For more info, call 732-3402.
Do you want to win a new car for Easter? Here's your chance with Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. Take a chance and win one of 3 MG motorcars courtesy Massey Motors at only $100. Presentation Call at San Fernando's 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. All tickets already sold remain valid, and additional tickets available from Presentation Call at San Fernando. Pupils, past pupils, teachers, parents. 519C3 Mall, Valini Drugs, Sion's Royal Road, All Extra Foods, Ateliers by the Park, All Kenny Sports Stores, WAC Radio, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Crosby St. James, and Mart's Liquor Palace, Diggle Martin Main Road.
All proceeds go towards continuing school projects.
Don't be lucky and coward. Take a chance and win one of 3 brand new MG motorcars at Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
I feel like good feel right there. Look
All right, so we're back. And before we go back to the phone line, Edenites Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. And they do offer consultation services as well, diabetes, sport injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, knee, shoulder, back pain, and more. And you can get in touch with them now to determine which service is the right choice for you. And you can visit any one of their 3 locations, Trin City, Chaguanas, and Tobago. You could give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You could also WhatsApp them on 493-9196 or email them at edenitesdistributors@gmail.com. All right, now, here's the thing. All right? We were talking about earlier, and I'm saying, where is the offense? We're talking about sniper rifles, right? This is very interesting here now. Pay attention. So, prohibited weapons in Trinidad and Tobago include automatic firearms, which is any firearm that can fire automatically. Artillery, which is any artillery weapon, like a howitzer or a cannon, or a weapon that would take a team of people to operate, right? Which a sniper rifle does not fall under that category. Grenades and bombs, right? Noxious liquid and gas weapons. Any weapon that could discharge noxious liquids, gases, and other things. Imitation firearms. Any item that looks like a firearm, even if it can't fire ammunition. And the Firearm Act also prohibits the possession of firearms by certain people, including trespassers, people who are drunk or under the influence of dangerous drugs, people who violate the terms or conditions of their license, certificate, or permit. All right? The Restriction of Offensive Weapons Act prohibits the sale, manufacture, and importation of certain type of knives as well. So nowhere under prohibited weapons is a sniper rifle falling in that category. So if a sniper rifle is not a prohibited weapon, because we need to start there, right? Because if you're going to arrest the Commissioner of Police for signing off on 2 sniper rifles, first thing had to be established, did she sign off on a prohibited weapon? No. So, once again I ask, where is the crime? If you want to say that she signed off on the sniper rifles for the SSA, well, the Firearms Act also prohibits the possession of firearms by certain people, including trespassers, people who are drunk or under the influence of dangerous drugs, people who violate the terms and conditions of their license, certificate, or permit. Where is the SSA falling in that? The SSA is like, could we say like some form of a CIA type organization that was set up? They have always been in possession of certain types of technology. I mean, the SSA, I believe, is the one that could trace your calls and things like that, right? They have the technology to do that, but they've always been that type of organization. They're an intelligence organization, and they are set up for to perform certain duties, right? So even if it's for the SSA, is the purchase of a legal weapon, because a sniper rifle does not fall under prohibited weapons, for an organization that is set up to perform certain national security duties, is that illegal? So I'm not seeing where Erla, as the Commissioner of Police, has committed an offense. Because it's not a prohibited, if it was a prohibited weapon and she signed off on it, Well, then you could say, well, okay, they have a case because this is a prohibited weapon. And the Commissioner of Police ought to know better than to sign off on that. But it's not a prohibited weapon. So where is the drama here? Where is the offense? Where is the crime? And like I said, if you're going to arrest a Commissioner of Police, that's a high-profile arrest. You must make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. So, like I was talking about advice that the Commissioner of Police would seek at times. A lot of that advice would be sought by the TTPS legal department because the TTPS does have a legal department. So before a commissioner may act or sign off on something, it should or ought to go to the legal department first, and then for them to advise if this is legal or illegal or within the oh gosh, or within the scope of things that a commissioner should sign off on. So I'm not seeing where the TTPS here is going to have a case. Even with any information that the Prime Minister may have, that it was procured and the Prime Minister knew about it, or he might have, even in that instance, because it's not a prohibited weapon. I'm going to go back to the phone line here. We take some calls. All right, I'm going to go. Yeah, morning. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, man, what's going on? Talk to us.
How much days passed since this incident took place?
Well, we're about a weekend.
All right, give it about 5 more days again, and we ain't hearing nothing about this again. We'll all ride into the sunset, she'll get she millions, and everything normal.
Why?
It had a man make a statement and said that he does work over 12 hours a day, and most days he just get up before 2 in the morning, nervous and stressed out. And I was wondering, being the head of the National Security Council in this country, what it is he does really do. It had 6 narco-alleged traffickers came into the diplomatic center during the height of COVID and had a meeting. He didn't know nothing about that. He didn't know nothing about when they went and arrest Brent Thomas in Barbados. He didn't know nothing about that. He didn't know nothing about when they arrest Chris Muslis. He didn't know. I just wonder what it is he really know. If he even know to play golf. And you see where Erla is today? This is where Colin Imbert supposed to be after that judgment came down from the Privy Council. And nobody ain't talking about that. ACP, so ACP Martin and them, when people...
DCP, yeah.
DCP commit crime in this country, especially where it is concerned about thieving money and money missing and things, they don't have the powers to go and arrest and do an investigation. But you go and pass and pick 2 zabukas side the road and what bet you're in jail for about 20 years before your case call. And that is Trinidad and Tobago. Have a good morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man, no problem. On the Brent Thomas issue, I remember the Brent Thomas issue when they went to Barbados and take the man out the hotel room and all kind of thing. Was it not? I think it wasn't Suzette Martin the leading officer in that arrest as well? I had to double check that, but I believe so. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I have a question, Stephan. If the Commissioner of Police is not allowed to sign off on weapons, the purchase of weapons, who is supposed to sign off on the purchase of weapons, whether they're legal or illegal? I don't know. I just asked that question. Who is supposed to sign off on it? And the other thing is the Women's League. What happened to them? They're sleeping? I'm not hearing anybody coming out and saying nothing in defense of the woman. But anything else, they're quick to jump out The Women's League, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. But that only activates when
Yeah.
it's a woman in a red jersey with a balize on the collar.
Yeah, all these things just kind of remind me of what
When it's
happened
other
with
women,
Okasipol. I mean, one and one, it don't make two, but Okasipol, I remember her, and it was during a state of emergency or something like that. And doesn't Mrs. Christopher have friends? I remember the Prime Minister stood up and said he called his friend with the AV oil thing. He called his friend and he talked to his friend. And wouldn't you call your friend? You can remember that?
Yeah.
This woman don't have no friends. Where are her friends? None of them calling her. You can't talk to Colum Imbert. He running. He don't want to talk to media, but elections, they're standing up and talking and kissing babies. I don't listen, I know nothing. I don't understand anything. Everything, nothing makes sense. But everything going on, you understand? This woman have no friends sporting. Okay, I gone, man.
All right, no problem. Oh, Lord of mercy, I tell you. Trinidad sweet, you know. Oh, God, is the Costa Nostra coming here? Morning! Morning!
Oh, yes, Stephan.
Yeah,
the
man.
Costa Nostra.
The Costa Nostra, go ahead, man.
Stephan, corruption on top of corruption is more corruption, you know.
Yep.
Right? What I'm saying is, the point and the clarion call we're making for is to investigate Colin Imbert, because already law lords and them say.
Well, they did ask the question, yeah.
Investigate. The law lords and them say it's so we to investigate Colin Imbert. But you see, they're trying to divert the country with all kind of distraction, with Ula and rifle and all kind of thing. But the real culprit is Colin Imbert, and the country had to call for the dissolving of this government, because this government is in disrepute and they're misbehaving in public office. So we have to move this government. You understand?
All right.
And let's move this government, the country will never be safe again. Because they done robbery, they done abuse, they done humiliate, and now they refusing we. You understand?
All right.
So we're making a clarion call to investigate Colin Imbert, because that's the culprit. And when we get Colin Imbert, we will get the head of the Costa Nostra, we will get his partner, we will get all of them. But all of them afraid to buy this cyanide pill right now, you know. Right?
All right, my brother, no problem.
Cyanide pill because they want to live happy. But the mafia say, anytime you talk, you're dead. Right?
All right, no problem,
And it's something I refuse to do for the Costa Nostra. That is why they have seen on the investigation to Mushi is a mafia. Is a mafia.
All right, my brother.
Anytime you talk to them.
All right, yeah, the Costa Nostra, man. Yeah, well, I mean, the Imbert situation is based on, you know, everything that occurred with that report with the Auditor General. And the Privy Council did ask the question, well, you know, why is the Auditor General at the center of this? And I mean, why isn't the Minister of Finance under some form of investigation himself? Otherwise, this is coming from a position of bias. Hello, good morning, in short, you know.
Fun.
Yeah, man, what's going on, man? National unity, go ahead.
Is it that the commissioner started or gave instructions to investigate the Minister of Finance, so they're trying to get rid of her quietly?
I can't say. We don't know.
Now, earlier on, the Prime Minister, I think he lost confidence in the SSA, the man in charge of the SSA, and he fired him. And then you had the pastor, I think he was a lawyer as well, used to advise, and then he was killed. Nobody knows why he was killed. You can't hold nobody for that murder. And now the commissioner of police under arrest, and instead of sending her on administrative leave so she wouldn't taint the investigation, they dismiss her, they fire her, they get rid of her. And it have to be some kind of information these people trying to cover or hide, that these specific people are targeted. And we need to look at that very carefully. The police themselves, as they're chasing you in a car, you point a gun, they light a threat, boom, you dead. You feel threatened. But in a SOE in Tobago, a soldier shoot at police and none of the police fired back. The soldier wasn't even injured. So there's a lot of things we have to look at as it relates to the police service and the politicians. According to the caller before, it's a mafia. And if you ain't towing the line, then you go walk the plank. Have a pleasant morning.
Yeah, man, no problem. All right, we're about to go to the break. I could squeeze one more, but somebody said something a little while ago. You remember that the Prime Minister at that time, he said he wished he had 100 Gary Griffiths. I think I remember them saying that, right? And then a little bit later on in Gary's term, all of a sudden, it spin the next way. And Gary Griffith, according to the powers that be, was like the worst commissioner, and they lost confidence in him and so on and so forth. This is after saying that they wish they had 100 Gary Griffiths, And Gary has been saying in a lot of interviews coming off the back of that, I mean, he brought up the issue with the merit list and he met him with the president at the president house and so on and so forth with Bliss Prasad. But one of the things that he always mentions is that they came to him and asked him to do a specific thing, and he refused. He said, no, I'm not going to do that. And then after that, all of a sudden, it spin the next direction on him. That is after saying that, I wish I had 100 Gary Griffiths. So, I mean, I hear the caller saying, is it that the Ula was going to launch an investigation or something that maybe she's not supposed to, or whatever the case might be. But all is speculation. But hello, good morning. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, go ahead.
Morning.
Yeah, man. Right. Unstable. Yeah, morning. Hello? All right, I gotta go next one. Your connection is unstable. It's saying unstable connection. All right. Where is this call coming in from? That's somewhere, fellas. I'm gonna take one more here before we go to the break. So I was saying, anything revolving around Urla with those questions being asked is just speculation. We don't know. But I just, remember that at one point in time, they wished they had 100 Gary Griffiths, and the next minute, they lost confidence in him. Morning.
Good morning, first-time caller.
Hi, first-time caller.
Enjoying the program.
All right. Morning to you. Go ahead. Share your thoughts.
My whole take on this, right?
Yeah.
The headline stated a no-nonsense Deputy Commissioner of Police arrested the COP, right? But how could she be a no-nonsense person when it's alleged that she killed somebody on the bus route and get away scot-free?
That's the situation with the where she, I remember that. She was on I remember that she was under investigation for that, but I don't think she was suspended. She was allowed to carry out her duties, not so.
She was allowed to carry out her duties knowing that she did not have a bus route pass and she murdered somebody on the bus route.
But no, she didn't. Well, let me just say, no. You can't use murder is a whole different term. Somebody was,
the reason why I use the term murder,
yeah.
If it was legal on the bus route, then that would have been a difference.
Okay.
You drove on the bus route illegally.
Right. But I think, it
So
might be more manslaughter than anything.
Murder.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Manslaughter. I would use. Murder is a totally different definition. But yeah.
And then we have this man who on the TV talking about he dreamt of being commissioner of police, and before he closed his eyes. What madness is this?
Who said he dreamt? Wait, I missed something. Who said he dreamt of being commissioner of police?
The dark-skinned man who acting right now. You didn't watch the interview with him?
No, I didn't see the interview with him. No, Benjamin.
Yes, And before he died, he closed his eyes. He knew he would have been the commissioner of police. One such a madness, the man talking. So it's clear to me that somebody wanted a job.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yep. Yes, fine there. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Just to be clear, murder and manslaughter, two different things. And I remember, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the same DCP I that was involved in that incident and was being investigated for that incident. And then, you know, coming off the back of that, I think she was promoted, if I'm not mistaken. But look, whatever is taking place and caused this premature arrest of the Commissioner of Police, I believe it will come to light. But I just go back to, I want all of you to remember that the former Commissioner of Police was one that could not be controlled, right? We're talking about Gary Griffith here. The other thing with Gary too, Gary knows the law real good. He knows the law. And they would not be able to go wrong him with these kind of things because anything he sign off on, he would have crossed his T's and dot his I's. So they would not be able to get him on anything like what Ola going through here now on you know, concerning any sign off or any sniper rifles and all these kind of things. Because, well, you know, Gary Griffith would have known the law, he would have been able, and he would have come back out, and he would not have gone on the back foot. He would have, he would have gone on the offensive and you know, come out to the media and made a statement and put them on the back foot. Ola doesn't have that type of personality. And she's always kind of given the impression that she's a little bit of a pushover, very soft. You know, that's just her nature. She's never given me the impression of being somebody that's forceful, right? So a lot of people would have said over the period that she has served that, you know, this is a puppet that they put in the position to replace Gary Griffith, right? But I don't blame Ola, because Ola was thrown into a position that obviously other people may be better qualified for, right? But she was selected. I mean, she was selected and given this post, right? Now, one could say, well, she applied, right? But even within the application, the Police Service Commission, they have to choose the best person for the job. And there is no way, no conversation, no documents, no evidence that I think they could produce to anybody to say that, yeah, Ola here would Christopher is the best person for the job. But given the history of what we saw play off with Gary Griffith, I think Gary was removed because he just wouldn't play ball. You understand? He wouldn't play ball. He's not going to do something because you say to do something. He will do it based on merit, right? On whether it warrants an investigation or not. He's not going to just go off and make up an investigation and that kind of thing, or just go behind people because, you know, it's your political opponents or whatever the case might be. So from an integrity standpoint, I think, you know, his is well documented in terms of being the Commissioner of Police. So I think whatever they couldn't do, or whatever moves they couldn't make with the former Commissioner of Police, obviously, you know, they have a little more weight with this one because she ain't no Gary Griffith. But whatever is taking place, like I said, I think everything will come to light. And I think it have a little something more inside of this, because I can't see with her term ending, you know, I think it's March, her term is up. I can't see why they would go after, you know, whomever is going after her would go after her like this, with her term coming to an end in just maybe in about 2 months' time. So it's a bit confusing, but we'll find out sooner or later. Everything will come out on this. But like I said, sniper rifles are not prohibited weapons. So am really searching and trying to find out where the crime has been committed. All right? But we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, we got Acting Sergeant Greenwich with us, and we talk about a couple of things policing. One of them is the Carnival Regulations, and the other is the police saying that the SOEs has been a success. We'll find out about that after this.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the fun. Is we only made this I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results. At Open Minds, it's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
When the Carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we head into the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the carnival.
Consult Master Venkat, the most unique astrologer in Trinidad and Tobago. He is a specialist in face reading, palm reading, and psychic reading. Experience his excellence in love problem solutions, marriage problem solutions, business problem solutions, health problem solutions, relationship issues, and more. He also has efficiency in negative energy removal, evil spirit removal, bad luck removal, and many more. Achieve permanent solutions with his remedies. Book an appointment at 1-868-322-5573.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Hey,
conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Rollins Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RNK available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
With Sheila Jet, we energize. This carnival, let's vitalize. Whoa, this water boost the exercise and make your cells them come alive. Sheila Jet, Boca water. Sheila Jet, Boca water. Sheila Jet, Boca water. Sheila Jet, energy, boost immunity. Sheila Jet, hydrate, regenerate. Sheila Jet. Get your spring water infused Sheila Jet today. Don't just hydrate, regenerate. The only water to energize you this carnival.
Music, mass, local cuisine, crafts. The John Cupid Carnival Village welcomes you to a buzzing hub of all things carnival.
Celebration.
On Friday, February 7th from 6 p.m.
Celebration.
Experience a unique showcase of live talent, a diverse craft market, and mouth-watering taste. TNT as the Queen's Park Savannah erupts with an array of cultural treats. Enjoy the good vibes and rhythm as we present some of the best in steel pan, calypso, soca, chutney, tassa, traditional carnival characters, and more. Admission absolutely free to all.
So throw your hands up in the air.
Bring the entire family to the opening of the John Cupid Carnival Village. You don't want to miss it. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and supported by Caribbean Airlines, B-Mobile, BPTT, and Carib Brewery.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self. No excuses, no limits, just results. Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn, and as we return this morning, we're 18 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock this morning. And just to be clear, to the last caller, or I think it was one of the callers that spoke about the incident on the bus route, who was saying she used the term murdered. I want to remind you, the boy who was involved in that incident, he was injured, he wasn't killed. All right? So it was an injury, he was injured. All right? So go back and check. Yeah, check your thing. Nobody, she didn't murder anybody. All right? But it was an unfortunate incident on the bus route, and, you know. All right, so we got Acting Sergeant Greenwich joining us behind the badge. We're going to discuss a couple things real quick here. Of course, we ain't talking about Erla, right? I didn't want him to lose his work. We ain't talking about that incident. That above is pay grade, all right? But we have some other issues dealing with policing that we need to talk about. So before we get to him, very quickly here, open minds. Imagine a school where your child can achieve academic success and discover new passions, all from the comfort of your home. And Open Minds, at Open Minds Education, they offer high-quality online learning for preschool, primary, and high school students, covering the full academic syllabus to keep your child on track. But they don't stop there. With Open Minds, your child can develop skills in music, sign language, jiu-jitsu, gaming, PE, and even movies. And it's learning designed to inspire, engage, and empower. You could give your child the gift of quality education in a safe, flexible environment that works for your family. Open Minds Education, where education meets possibility. Enroll today at www.openminds.education or call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or 377-6635. Open Minds Education, learning made limitless. All right. So we got Acting Sergeant Greenwich with us behind the badge. Let's go. Greenwich, what's up, man?
Morning, Stephan. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
All right.
Once again, a pleasure to be here.
Yes, of course. A pleasure to have you as usual.
Exciting week, but God is good.
It's an exciting weekend. You leave it at that, my brother. You leave it at that. I don't want to send you along the hole that you don't want to go. All right, but we got a couple of things to discuss.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
What's that? Repeat that?
Thank you. I appreciate that they won't send me down any hole or not to go down.
Yes. All right, but there are a couple of things that we got to discuss, right? I was looking at this headline yesterday, Carnival 2025 Regulations, license required to transport masked revelers. If the director could just put up that one for me, the Carnival Regulations. I just want to read a little piece here, right? No vehicle may be used to transport masked or facially disguised masqueraders unless a license has been issued by the senior superintendent or superintendent of police in the division where the vehicle owners reside. This was stipulated in the 2025 Carnival Regulations under legal notice number 34, issued on February the 3rd. Now, vehicle owners must apply for the license by February 19th, providing the names and addresses of the passengers, the band to which they belong, and up to 3 designated drivers. Law enforcement officers are empowered to stop and search such vehicles and request identification from passengers, all right? Now, it goes on to say that the public remains prohibited from wearing costumes resembling police and military uniforms, and all depictions that could be perceived as offensive to religious beliefs are off limits once again this carnival. The regulations also prohibit any attire that could be interpreted as mimicking official government or security agency uniforms. All right, now there were some other things inside of here, like additionally the use of fireworks, flares, and similar incendiary devices without proper authorization is prohibited. Smearing or daubing substances on others is banned, as is public lewdness, offensive gestures, and singing of obscene songs. And then the flag and the coat of arms and all of that, right? I just want to ask you about this license here, because Carnival is the 3rd and the 4th of March, if I'm not mistaken. And these licenses have to be applied for by February 19th. And this is concerning people that wearing masks. But right. I'm a bit confused because we went into a pandemic, and I remember asking Pitt about this on several occasions when we saw videos of people committing crime, wearing masks, and so on and so forth. And I said, but Pitt, you don't think it's time that the TTPS makes a call for this mask-wearing thing to be removed, and whatever the case might be, because obviously the criminal elements are using it to commit crime. And he said, well, don't worry, we have technology to deal with that. This is what was told to me. So it's very interesting that I see coming, especially after we came off this whole COVID-19 pandemic or pandemic, whatever you want to refer to it as, with the mask wearing, that now people have to apply for a license, because I don't think this was one of the requirements before in the past, was it?
No, it wasn't, Stephan. And there are some shifts in the paradigm that we must take note of. That if I'm to be presumptuous, would see these new stipulations being placed as proactive steps. Right. One, we are presently right smack in the middle of an SOE. Right. Two, if you will recall the incident that may or may not have led us to the SOE on Bedford Street.
Yeah.
Right. And with the climate in terms of gang warfare as it stands presently, I think what is being done proactively is us avoiding giving the elements an opportunity to strike at a moment's notice, to take us by surprise, because it becomes a greater risk, especially with the incidents of gang warfare. When you have thousands and thousands of people masked, walking up and down, and
yeah, but
if you know something,
yeah, I understand what you're saying, you know, but what I'm confused with, right, is that this is saying that no vehicle may be used to transport masked or facially disguised masqueraders unless a license has been issued, right? And the vehicle owner is the one that have to get the license, right? And I'm saying that I don't have to wear my mask while being driven in a vehicle. So
no, but in the event,
when I come out of the vehicle and I'm going to the bar or wherever I'm going, or I'm going to Port of Spain or wherever I'm going to play mass or Juve, is there an offense by wearing a mask then?
No, but Stephan, it'll be easier to track and trace the original persons or persons based on the vehicle that have traversed in the community if we have a record.
Yeah, but
right. So at the end of the day, it is a proactive step.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, but it might be a proactive step. It makes no sense. Because I don't have to wear a mask while I'm in transit. So even the police stop the vehicle and nobody not wearing a mask in the vehicle. What happens then? The police say, well, okay, nobody wear a mask, all right, proceed. Right? And then I jump out later down the road I put on my mask, and I go about my business.
So, Stephan, that will depend on what is defined as a mask based on the stipulation. Right? Remember, there's always a preamble that speaks of definitions before we get into the law. So, in this regard, suppose a mask means costume, right? It depends on the preamble and the definition placed on the stipulation, right? Why is we thinking?
Greenwich, I understand, but a costume in a mask.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Let me come. A mask could be part of a costume, but the costume cannot be a mask.
What I'm saying is,
let me
all right, Stephan, let me go to the MV&RT Act. What is the definition of a vehicle under the Act?
What is the definition of a vehicle?
Under the Motor Vehicles and Transport
Act. Tell me.
Right. The Act speaks of anything that is mechanically propelled.
Right.
Right? So we have these boys on these gas-driven scooters. As far as they concern, it means that we have a vehicle. But under the Act it is because it is mechanically propelled. So I'm saying sometimes a definition is so vast that unless we have the proper definition of a mask under the legislation, we are not free to just speak freely.
Okay. But it also says, as we're talking about definitions, right? It also says facially disguised. So, let me just make this clear. Does that mean painted faces?
Yes, it ought to. And I give my definition.
All right. Now the other aspect of this, all right? The other aspect of this, because I really waited to see how this license to transport masqueraders is going to work out. But let me leave that alone for now, because we are 29 minutes past your 7 o'clock, right? So I know time limited. Also, public lewdness. But we got to lock up a lot of women.
Stephan, I think what that is designed to do is this. Having been a child of the 80s,
yes,
we would have seen more and more with every generation. We are testing the boundaries of lewdness in Trinidad and Tobago in terms of our revelry. And I know you would agree with that.
Right.
Right? So I think it's just an avenue to temper it down a bit before we get to extreme.
Understood. I could understand that.
Yeah.
I could understand that because over time it's gotten
worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And worse.
Yeah. So I could understand that aspect of it. But I was just looking at the regulations, and I was just looking at some of the things that, and that mask thing just got me there, and I was really, really interested to find out how the police are going to manage that. But nevertheless, we leave that alone. One other thing I want to chat with you with any time that we have. And it has to do with the TTPS and an article that came out. You could give me the SOE success headline, fellas. Nice. So DCP Benjamin, who apparently is the acting, the man that the PSC has put forward to act in Euler's absence, he said that the police's hard work in the SOE is clearly paying off. Clearly paying off is a very strong statement. All right, you can come back to Greenwich and myself. Greenwich, this is what I want to find out. I look at the time in which this SOE has existed so far, right? And in the time that we have been under this SOE, criminals are still operating, murders still happening, robberies still happening, home invasions still happening. Everything is happening. Maybe not on the level that it was happening before, but I believe we had about 29 murders in the month of January under a state of emergency. Or let's come back to Greenwich now. You can take down DCP. I have an idea. Right. So, my question to you is not, I don't want you to make any comment that may contradict the DCP's, because you over your head, the DCP's comment. But I know he usually makes some very strong statements that, in my opinion, makes, I am searching to see the sense in some of the things that he says. But nevertheless, how is success measured? If we're going to say that something is the implementation of a plan, strategy, etc., has bore fruit and has been successful, how, and it's not just for the police service, this is anything across Trinidad and Tobago, or even in your personal life, but just specific to policing, how do we measure success? Do we say, well, we had 29 murders in an SOE in the month of January, but that is 30 less than last year, so it was a success. How do we measure success?
So exactly as I said there, we utilize these statistics, and no matter how slow, forward is forward, right? From a statistical standpoint, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service had 1,922 operations since the SOE. We had 1,721 priority offenders being targeted. We had 12,075 searches being conducted.
Okay.
1,275 searches being conducted. We had 1,639 traffic operations, 1,479 persons arrested, right? 5,720 traffic offenses detected,
right?
72 firearms covered, right? Including automatic assault rifles and so on, right? So yes, where there's good, there's always better,
right?
And where there's better, there certainly is best. But at the end of the day, forward is forward. It's not to say we're going backward.
Okay, but
right? In terms of homicides, we would have had 47 in 2024, and we had 33. That's for 2025. Right? Yes,
that's only 14 less than a SOE.
And I'll be the first to admit a lot more can be done. But again, we get in there.
You think so? Because I tend to disagree, you know. That's only 14 less than last year.
But it is less.
But last year was the highest ever murder toll in Trinidad and Tobago's history. So we only 14 less than the highest ever murder toll under a state of emergency. How does that measure to being anywhere close to saying that it's clearly successful? You understand? It's the terminology of him saying it's clearly successful. I don't think there's anything clear in the phone. I hear any phone ringing there, fellas. Well, they had to cut that down. Yeah. I don't think anything is clear when the statistics are just 14 murders less, and we comparing it to 14 murders less than the year with the highest ever murder rate. Now, if it was 14 murders less than a year that we had 300 and something murders, I would have said, well, okay, right? But when you're comparing it to the highest ever murder rate, I can't see where it's clearly bearing fruit when criminals are still committing these acts. Just by one Woodward place over the weekend, some men try to steal a man's vehicle, but the vehicle cut off on them. As they pull off and it cut off on them, but they take the man run out the car, the men jump in. These fellas still operating like if it's normal. And the other thing too, very quickly here, because we almost out of time, could all of those operations not be done outside of an SOE?
Yes and no, Stephan.
Okay.
Remember, the SOE takes away certain powers and gives the police certain powers with respect to searches. Right? You can now target a priority offender without the use of a warrant.
Okay.
Right? So it's quite a challenge to do those numbers in the absence of the SOE.
All right. Understood. Okay. Fair enough. What about very quickly here, the measuring of the success in comparison to numbers? We compare numbers to the highest ever murder toll.
So I want to agree with you, right? I think probably we should look at comparing to some years prior, ready to measure that success, and it's something that I will draw to the attention of the seniors on completion of our program.
All right, yeah, do that for me, please, because that's the thing with statistics. Statistics can be viewed one way or the other depending on what you're comparing it to. So, you understand what I'm saying?
I understand fully.
All right, fine. Yeah. Look, I just want you guys to be safe out there, as I want myself to be safe. I honestly don't think, and I think some people said it the other day, I don't think the vast majority of people in Trinidad and Tobago, there's just notes to take away. Vast majority of the people in the country really feel safer under the SCOE. That is what I was just about to say. Yeah.
More important than statistics is ensuring that our citizenry has a sense of safety.
Correct.
Right? And that is precisely what we need to focus on.
Yeah.
And in moving forward, I think that is exactly what we will be focusing on.
All right.
Right.
Brilliant.
So we think like as usual. Right. Yeah.
Right. So I think the focus has to be there, rather comparisons with statistics. It's the feeling of the general public as it relates to safety and security. All right. So Greenwich, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. And we're going to chat again next week. We'll see how things develop in the busy week that the TTPS is having. All right?
My pleasure, Stephan.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Be safe, Trinidad and Tobago.
So that's Acting Sergeant Greenwich on the inside. And we got to take a break. That's Behind the Badge for today. We had to keep it short because we got Pastor John coming up. So we're going to get to him now. We're just taking a short break. And we'll be back with Pastor John. Stay tuned.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the band. Is we only made the same. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji, 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
Do you need tires? My name is Dale Ali from Anand Low Price Industrial Tires. We are located at South Haven Mall in DB. Feel free to visit our showroom. We here at Anand Low Price Industrial Tires are proud to bring Step Rising, Gremax, and Duron to the Caribbean market. Step Rising and Gremax are our truck line of tires. Duron, our luxury sedans and SUV. All our tires have ISO, Sonicap, SIN, and Euro Highway certification. Come on down to Anand Low Price Industrial Tires at South Haven Mall in DB, where we carry a large stock and a wide variety of all the different sizes. Feel free to contact us at 292-0434 or 366-4783.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Alta's Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life, from colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
I feel a good stay right there. Look how the mass are well. Everybody charge up. We going higher. Full of energy.
All right, so we are 15 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock, and for the next 15 minutes, we'll be joined by Pastor John, and Pastor John is with us. And we're going to bring him in via Zoom immediately. I want to be weighing this morning. Hey, Pastor, what's going on? It pays to know me?
Yes, because I easy like Sunday morning.
All right. But it's Wednesday, eh? It's Wednesday. It's Sunday.
I know, but it's like Sunday morning. Cool.
All right, so tell us what we're talking about this morning.
I'm talking about your engine. Without the engine, you cannot exist properly. That's your immune system. That's the bottom line. If the engine is working, you could go. But if it cannot go or it's malfunctioning, you have problem to your age. You will beg it to fix again. You will cry. It bring rich people to the needs, strong man to the needs when the immune system is weak.
Wow.
And that's what I want to talk about this morning, because here's this here. The immune system is a complex network of specialized cells and organs that all work together to protect your body against infections and bacteria and viruses and outside invaders. Just imagine, that's the immune system working all together to help us to live a healthier life. That's how I survived cancer for all the years, and that's why I'm able to talk to you today in this manner. It's a defensive barrier. In America, we call it the military force, or your border protection. In the Caribbean or third world country, it's called a defense force. That's the immune system. It's to protect the body from invaders and crisis that comes your way. And it make up with you have the B cells, which is the phagocytes. The phagocytes is what eats pathogens like bacteria. Every day you speak, you walk the street, the air you breathe, the water you drink, water in your bath, pesticides on your fruits and vegetables you're eating, chemicals you're cleaning with is all over. The emission from the cars, pollution, pollutants all over. As we continue to breathe, the immune system could repair all these things from coming into your system.
Right.
That's where we are today. Well, and before you ask me a question, let me give a disclaimer. I hope my number is on the screen. I don't know if you have a disclaimer on the screen, but this statement have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, cure, or prevent any disease. Go ahead, sir.
All right. It's interesting you talk about the immune system, and I was just talking about the pandemic with the police there, concerning the wearing a mask and stuff on Carnival coming and things of that nature. And the other thing that a lot of people learned or ought to have learned during that period of COVID was the ability that their immune system has to fight off disease. I mean, I don't know if you was following me through the pandemic, but I was one of the people that was I was more or less going in the other direction, and focusing on things like your immune system, because I've always known it to be that way. Your immune system is there to fight off, certain diseases, and when usually it's such a, how can I say it? It's the beauty of God. This is why I don't believe in the Big Bang Theory and man evolving from apes. Sorry. I believe that there has to be a higher being that created the human being the way that we are created. Because when you look at when you break down all aspects of a human being and you look at their immune system, it's like this supercomputer. If you understand where I'm coming from, it's like a supercomputer that is designed to defend against any alien element that may try to contaminate it.
So you make a very good point. That means every human being have a relationship with your immune system. So we are responsible to provide food and shelter for it, and they provide important services to our bodies.
Right.
That's why every time you eat or you drink, you're gonna feed a disease or you're gonna fight a disease, because you decide what you get, what you're gonna put in, how you're gonna treat it. It is your real estate, your property.
Yeah.
And nobody can fix it for you. You have to fix it yourself.
Right. So I mean,
every one of us is responsible. Go ahead.
Yeah, and there are things that strengthen your immune system, and there are things that, if you're not doing it properly, it could weaken your immune system. So but it doesn't really. I mean, it's not that when we say it weakens your immune system, it's not that it weakens the immune system to the point that the immune system can't respond. It's just that, your immune response may be low at some point in time, depending on what you're eating, maybe lack of exercise, things like that, because there are things that, you know, once you're working out and you're exercising and you're eating the right way, it builds your immune system, and your immune system has a high response to any disease that may enter.
Well, the best analogy to use is like all of us have energy, we working, we are strong, so our immune system at some point in time is sufficient enough to get us by. But most of us, if we were to go in the ring, a boxing ring with Mike Tyson in his heyday or Muhammad Ali, we'll get knocked out because we're not strong enough to knock out Mike Tyson.
Right.
So disease like coronavirus and chronic disease like cancer and diabetes are like Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, or you use any modern name, any boxer in the ring. If you're not strong enough to knock them out, they're going to knock you out. So therefore, we have to strengthen the immune system by accumulating and consuming 40 micronutrients every day in your body, right, which means you need 13 vitamins, 16 minerals, 10 amino acid, and 1 essential acid fat. And where's the secret? Where you get these things from? From the garden. Right. Every time I come, I speak to the people, I letting people know the secret is in the garden. And if you find out, like the garden, if your garden is healthy, you got to get healthy food. If your garden today, if the soil is depleted and polluted, or if pests or weeds are overrunning and pesticides are taking over the garden, it can upset the whole ecosystem. And that's our system is designed to fight off these things if it's strong enough. So like the virus in China right now that they are hoping it doesn't spread. If it comes, or God forbid it comes to shore, we hope it dies. But if it comes, mankind nobody knows if the immune system is strong enough to fight it. Like coronavirus was a novel, it was a shock to the world because scientists have never seen a variant strain like it. Even the 1918 Spanish flu, they never seen nothing like what they see with COVID-19. So the immune system, if it's strong, I don't know if you could see me, and the virus is here, you could win. If the virus is here and the immune system is here, you are vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's why as a pastor, I'm speaking to all the Christian people who like to talk and make me laugh. You could skin up your face on Sunday morning. You could shout out how much Jesus you want to. But if you have a weak immune system, preachers every Sunday before they preach, some of them have to shoot up insulin because their system is weak. They're suffering from diabetes. If your immune system is weak, you are vulnerable.
Right.
You are just exposed, according to to many professionals in the wellness industry, from a mild fatigue to a life-threatening disease.
Right.
That's why I tell people I overcome cancer. To overcome cancer or diabetes, you must put the right stuff in your system. And guess what? Your blood changes every 120 days. Some people say, wait a second, when you get sick or your immune system get weak, it doesn't get weak overnight. Sickness does not appear to anybody just like somebody sang a calypso years ago in Trinidad, everything has happened just so. No, it does not happen just so.
Right.
It takes many years, sometimes 10, 20, 30 years. By the time you get sick to say, wait a second, you've been on a wrong path for so long that your system get weaker by small degrees and keep getting small. So therefore, when you're sick now, you have to wait until you get new blood cells for the body to revert and heal itself, because the body has the ability to heal itself. But we must feed the body with the right stuff in the body.
All right, and on that note, well, we got about 4 minutes left, but in the 4 minutes that we have, I know you're talking about the immune system. Now, over the last few weeks, you've spoken about diabetes, you've spoken about cancer, you've spoken about the sugar blocker. We've also spoken about the fat burner, the one that has burned going down that I have experienced. But in the context of the discussion on the immune system, you also have one that is specific to the immune system. So could you just tell, seeing that the immune system is the topic this morning, if you could tell the audience specifically how this product works in terms of boosting the immune system.
So first of all, this what I have in my hands here is the immune booster that will restore the good bacteria back into your system. The good bacteria is lactobacillus and the bifidobacterium, like the Bulgarius and the Rhamnosus. These bacteria that when it enters the body, it will restore and ignite the neutrophils, the phagocytes, and the lymphocytes. That's what it does. So the immune booster, currant, elderberry, echinacea, curcumin, you get black pepper, garlic, onions, acharella cherry. This is loaded with everything from the garden. That when you take one of them a day, like you open it like this here, as I open it, and I point in my bottle. I got 2 minutes. I'm gonna do it quickly.
Yeah, man.
And you see, I point it out. That's all I need to do every day. In water, shake it up.
You give it a shake. Don't forget a shake. Don't forget a shake.
Yes, you shake it. And you begin to drink it as simple as this.
Right. So everything is, so everything inside of that that packet or that particular how can I put it? That particular part of the product that you're offering, that is specific to the immune system, right?
That is correct.
As well as you have the ones that are specific to the. Now I know it is called the sugar blocker, but is the carb? It's on the packet. I see carb blocker. Well,
that is correct.
Yeah.
Because the blocking carbs are blocking sugar.
Right. Yeah, well,
So
carbs are sugar. Yeah.
So the nickname for the product is sugar blocker. So if you go hunting on the internet, you gotta call me so I can give you the information.
Right.
Because I'm from Trinidad and I grew up with nickname. If I twist, you call it Cokie Eye, you bend foot and all kind of stuff. They used to call everybody a nickname.
Right.
Right. So since this block the sugar from latching onto your system, is simply to call it the sugar blocker.
Okay.
B stands for block. So block carbs. Block.
Right.
That's why this one is called the sugar blocker.
All right. And the immune system, the one for the immune system, I mean, these products are just once a day, or you could take it twice a day?
You could take it twice a day, but minimum once a day. You got people who sick with chronic disease. If somebody have cancer now, they will use the immune booster 3 times a day and the sugar blocker 3 times a day.
Okay.
A diabetic patient will use the sugar blocker in the morning and the immune booster at lunchtime.
Right. So
once a day.
You could, well, yeah, but you could split it up during the course of the day. You can take one specific in the morning, one lunchtime, yeah. Or you can mix
I am not sick. I can mix all together if I want to.
Okay. Well, I wonder what that would taste like.
Well, you only mix it, it's good.
Well, I mean, it tastes everything. I mean, I've mixed the sugar blocker with the fat burner and it's the fat burner, the sugar blocker, and I think it's the one with energy.
That's correct.
You have one
now,
specific to energy as well.
A new topic coming up, maybe next week I will talk about it. I will talk about this one here. This one is the blue package, the Phyto C. That one is for the brain. People suffering from depression,
right,
and anxiety, and stress, and bipolar and autism and people suffering from seizures and stroke and Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and dementia, cognitive decline. And some people naturally, otherwise, back home we used to call it stupid, but they're not that bad. You can also take it. It's for the brain.
All right, nice
brain.
one. So people, Pastor John has it's different products specific to different purposes. But if you want to get more information on it, all you have to do is WhatsApp him. You could send a message or call him via WhatsApp on 1516286779. That is 1516286779. You could give him a call. He also has the Zoom meetings that he holds, which is absolutely free. You could just join the meeting and listen to some of the topics that he discusses there. But feel free to WhatsApp him and call him for more information on the products and to place your order to get the products, because as soon as you call him and he shares the information and so on with you, then they ship it to you. All right, and it's like in the snap of a finger it is reached. All right, so 1516286779. All right, Pastor John, anything in closing?
What did you say?
Anything in closing?
Yes, I do podcasts every day except Sundays. It is free. I hope people call and get the link.
Right.
It is going good. People around the world is coming on. I just want my people also to come on, as much as people from Australia and England and things come on to learn about your health. The life you save might be your very own. Thank you. I'll talk to you, everyone, next Wednesday. God bless you.
All right, nice one. Take it easy. All right, that's Pastor John on the inside. And with that, we got to take a break. And when we come back from the break, we'll get into, well, maybe we'll take a few calls. Yeah? Maybe we'll have some time to take a few calls. Fellas, how long this break is? How long this break is? Oh, Lord. All right. They ain't finished at it yet. I'm not worried. We might take some calls when we come back. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this. Before we get to the break.
I can't wait for the jump in a session. Make my way through the fun. Is we only made this I can't wait for the jump in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
Attention everyone. The Office of the Prime Minister Communications has launched a brand new WhatsApp channel designed to keep you informed and connected like never before. Get real-time updates, breaking news, and important information directly from the source. With our WhatsApp channel, you'll always know what's happening when it's happening. Joining is easy. Use your phone camera, scan this QR code, tap follow, and that's it. You're in. Be sure to tap the notification bell to never miss an update. Stay informed, stay empowered. Join the conversation with the Office of the Prime Minister Communications WhatsApp channel today.
Yes, I can hear them saying, boys, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the grassroots? Yes, I'm from a place where soca, the resounding power you could feel anytime, any hours. I come from when ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when I Rima had it, Maturita had it, Santa Rosa had it, Donyaruka had it, in Mofa had it, in Sawa had it, Soparia had it, look all over. Sunday morning down the by West Morning, have cars parking like a garage. Me drinks bottle long like ruler in a cooler, and we chipping up the mouse to from Canada.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At health and fitness gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
Yeah, I woke alive and no change in my mind, no it had to be God. Ric Flair, yeah, you let your boy and I'm having a hard time. 'Cause I gotta speak it, no cover.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and fitness gyms, where transformation begins.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
Looking for unbeatable prices on building material? Well, look no further than Anna Low Price, where saving meets quality. Get half and half gravel for $2,800, 5 bags of cement free, and a pizza. Get red plaster in sand for only $1,800 with a free pizza. Don't miss out on our BRC and cement special, Premium Plus, $63 per bag and $22.05 per pallet. Don't miss out on our incredible block. At Anna Price Hardware, we have got everything you need to build your dreams for less. So visit us today and save big.
Come hear the man with the most gut-wrenching social commentary in years, Squeezy Rankin.
I'm a good son. No, get gone down.
Calypso Spectacular through the years. Come enjoy some of the legendary icons like Nelson.
I have to mention in my confession to you.
Crazy, Chalky, Johnny King, Pink Panther, Barrett.
Gypsy, alongside top soca stars like Ronnie McIntosh, Patrice Roberts, Mikhail Zaja, Pharma Nappy, and Nadia Batson. And emerging superstar, Young Brother. She said, take it easy, I will do it all. All backed by Vincent River and the Kai Soca Unit.
Calypso Spectacular.
Premiere night, Wednesday, 12 February at Napa, 7 p.m. And Saturday, 15 February at Zappa, 6 p.m. Reserve $300. General admission $250. Tickets bought by this Wednesday, February 5th. Cost $25 less.
Get an extra discount of $10 for online purchases at islandetickets.com.
For more info, call 732-3402.
Do you want to win a new car for Easter? Here's your chance with Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. Take a chance and win one of 3 MG motorcars courtesy Massey Motors at only $100. Presentation Call at San Fernando's 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. All tickets already sold remain valid, and additional tickets available from Presentation Call at San Fernando. Pupils, past pupils, teachers, parents. 519C3 Mall, Valini Drugs, Sion's Royal Road. All Extra Foods, Ateliers by the Park. All Kenny Sports Stores, WAC Radio, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Crosby St. James, and Mart's Liquor Palace, Diggle Martin Main Road.
All proceeds go towards continuing school projects.
Don't be lucky and coward. Take a chance and win one of 3 brand new MG motorcars at Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
Every year, there is an event that captivates the spirit and vibes of Carnival. Ladies, come out and support your favorite Caribbean queen of soca.
I go drink water and mind my business.
Featuring Patrice Robert, Nessa Preppy, Harry Lyon, Nyla Blackman, Allison Hines, and Nadia Betson.
I am the whole blinking market.
2 nights of sensual, sweet soca music. All happening Tuesday 18th at Napa and Wednesday 19th at Sapa. Serenading the queens is Mikel Tasia. And Young Brother.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to.
This will be a sold-out event, so get your tickets now. Tickets are $300 and $250. Tickets bought by this Saturday, 7th February. Cost $50 less. For more info, call 491-1802. Queen of Soca.
Attention everyone. The Office of the Prime Minister Communications has launched a brand new WhatsApp channel designed to keep you informed and connected like never before. Get real-time updates, breaking news, and important information directly from the source. With our WhatsApp channel, you'll always know what's happening when it's happening. Joining is easy. Use your phone camera, scan this QR code, tap follow, and that's it. You're in. Be sure to tap the notification bell to never miss an update. Stay informed, stay empowered. Join the conversation with the Office of the Prime Minister Communications WhatsApp channel today.
When the Carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the Carnival.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results. At Open Minds, it's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
Consult Master Venkat, the most unique astrologer in Trinidad and Tobago. He is a specialist in face reading, palm reading, and psychic reading. Experience his excellence in love problem solutions, marriage problem solutions, business problem solutions, health problem solutions, relationship issues, and more. He also has efficiency in negative energy removal, evil spirit removal, bad luck removal, and many more. Achieve permanent solutions with his remedies. Book an appointment at 1-868-322-5573.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate-free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Let's see, 6? Yeah, we got 6 of them. All right, so we'll get to that in a little bit. You know what's interesting, right? With all the questions surrounding this Privy Council, you know, ruling, and the question put forward by one of the law lords that, you know, how nobody looking at the Minister of Finance in this whole drama. It'd be very interesting with all the changes that's taking place in the PNM going into this election. Fitzgerald Hines will not return. The Prime Minister will not return. It's going to be very interesting to see if Imbut returns as an MP, if he offers himself up, you know, in the next election to be the MP. Now, that may not be up to him, but his constituents. I don't know who in their right mind would say, yeah, we want Imbo to represent us. Especially when you take into consideration the gas subsidy that was removed, all the taxes that have been imposed on people. I mean, I can't understand it, you know. That's why I know it had mad people living in Trinidad, you know. But it'll be very interesting to see if he too sails off into the sunset, considering all this drama with this $2.6 billion that the Auditor General initially could not find. They came back and said, remember, they put a team together and they said, well, you know, we find it, you know, it was our accounting error. But when the Auditor General, if I remember correctly, when she reviewed the correction, the money still wasn't adding up. And that's why the Privy Council said there was some $700 and something thousand that was still unaccounted for. But that investigation, or anybody that has to look into that, right? Like, if somebody had to investigate the $2.6 billion that the Auditor General could not find in a report, and they had to launch an investigation into it, who would be the person that have to do that? That'd be the Commissioner of Police, right? Or fraud squad or somebody, because, you know what I mean, if any kind of money like that go missing in any private organization, company, whatever, you know, it could be a matter of fraud, right? It could fall into that category. But it's very interesting, like, who would have to initiate that investigation, right? All of these are just questions that I think the public wants answered. And let's just say it was, or it is, because in my mind it's supposed to be the TTPS that's supposed to investigate that to see if that accounting error is indeed an accounting error or not. But I would feel more comfortable with an outside organization investigating that matter. I think we've gotten so bad in Trinidad and Tobago where corruption is concerned that we cannot trust our independent organizations, whether it be the TTPS or otherwise, to investigate anything, right? So, you know, these are just questions. And one of the questions that you know, I had as well is that, you know, if it was a simple accounting error, then why take that approach if you're the Minister of Finance? Because he took a very aggressive approach. So why take that approach? You know, it just don't make sense to me. Because there are many different ways that issue could have been dealt with, right? But for some reason or the other, an aggressive one was a reply. So, you know, when we look, when I study all these things, you know, it makes you wonder a few things. Well, you know what I mean? Even if we look at maybe the last 6 weeks or so in Trinidad and Tobago, it's been a hell of a 6 weeks to start 2025. I mean, look at the things that have occurred. You have the Commissioner of Police arrested. The country is under SOE, where your constitutional rights are suspended to some extent. We had 29 murders or so, just about 31 days into the new year, despite an SOE. We had a cabinet meeting on the Privy Council ruling against the Minister of Finance. We have the chamber members, the business chamber members that still can't get enough foreign exchange to run their businesses. We have AmCham members citing their lack of confidence in the economy. Of course, the Prime Minister announcing that he's not going to offer himself up for another term. We have a dragon gas deal that is uncertain, given the U.S. stance in Venezuela, as many have warned in the past. We have Petrojam, that apparently, from Jamaica, who does not produce oil and gas, will be selling fuel back to Trinidad. So Trinidad will be sending fuel to be refined, because they have a refinery and we shut down ours. And they only operate at 38,000 barrels a day when we used to operate at 175 or 155,000 barrels per day. And we are going to send fuel for it to be refined in order for us, and then they're going to sell it back to us. Right? We have to check all the connecting dots with Petrojam. Right? I saw a document yesterday, or a simple Google search will show you that they are, or it is alleged that they are affiliated to PDVSA, which is Venezuela. And if that's the play, given everything that's taken place with Trump in the US and his stance, we are treading in some very dangerous waters. You know, we have all those things that are happening in this country in the middle of Carnival, where Iowa George decided to enter the new soccer competition. God alone knows why. And more so, the judges pick him for the semi-final. Right? You know, we got a lot of things going on, you know. But I, in the carnival spirit, as I always have been during this period, we have the synergy stage coming Carnival Monday and Tuesday. You know what I mean? Which is something that you know, we look forward to providing for masqueraders on the avenue, because outside of the Savannah stage and the Socadrome, there really isn't a stage across on the road. So we provide that, And that goes out to millions and millions of people throughout the world as we showcase Carnival from our Peter Avenue. You know, a lot of things happening. You know what I mean? We had the road march race heating up. And like I say, in the Carnival spirit, you know. But Bungie song designed for Fete, Marshall saying party on the road, and that song that we played this morning, that music video by Patrice Roberts, right? The Great Escape. If that don't win road march, it will go down as another It's Carnival. I think this year to be Patrice Roberts here. They can't fight on this one. It's when you're a masquerader, right? It's about the savannah. It's about the Baba Green. It's about bursting the security line to run onto the stage. It's about the freedom that you have to express yourself when you're crossing that stage. That's what it's about, right? And everything that is Carnival and, you know, about a masquerader is described in that song. It's the only song that I've heard, Power Soca, that gives you the vibes that, yeah, boy, I'm playing mass. You understand? It just gives you the feeling. I get the feeling that, yes, we're in Carnival with this tune. And it have a few Power Soca out. But like I said, the Bungie and the Marshall really been pointing. But I telling you, this tune is trouble. Did she supposed to win road march with this song? Only listen to that song, good? No, only really listen to this song, good? This tune real bad, you know. Patrice Roberts, girl, this your year. I'm telling you, this had to be your year. I'm playing this every morning before we start the show. The Great Escape, because I think we need an escape from all the bacchanal that taking place in the country right now. We need an escape, fellas. It's too much. It's too much. But I just think she have a monster hit on her hand here, as she always does. And they can't fight on Patrice Roberts, you know. Patrice Roberts, I was a Destra fan, eh? I think plenty of people were Destra fans, right? But I think Destra do the right thing in staying in being outside of Trinidad for the Carnival and making our money outside. Because Destra, I don't think Destra is one of those artists that get real fight on. Real fight on. But I think Destra has never rebranded herself. Since she branded herself this Queen of Bacchanal persona, she never rebranded herself as years went along, and I think she needs to rebrand herself, you know, and find back that sweet spot in the music, boy. Because Destra music was sweet, and vocally, I don't think it have any artists in the industry could match Destra vocals, right? They can't hit notes like Destra. Destra could hit some notes like, you know, I mean, we're plenty artists can reach, right? But Patrice Roberts, Inline, has been producing music every Carnival consistently for, and I talking about not just it's only hits this girl is Paul. And she has a real catalog. She's the only artist that's match Bungie and Marshall in terms of quantity of music every year. She will put out about 10, 11, 12 tunes for the year, and all of them is hits. All. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see her win a road march. On her own. She win with Marshall with Banner the year. But I think she deserve this road march. This song, The Great Escape, I tell you all, it is my pick. Earlier in the week I say Party on the Road, but Party on the Road was growing on me. But this one hit me out the gate. This one hit me on the gate. Yeah, man, security can't hold me back. I'm now feeling to play mass. I'm now feeling to play mass. I was little, you know, I wasn't catching the vibes and thing, but yeah, the visuals and everything too in the savannah. Yeah, the visuals, the whole melody in the song, everything in the song, it right up. All right, so Patrice Roberts, do your thing, darling. Right, we back in here. There is a video that was sent to me a little while ago where a fella that's it have a diver now. And well, you know, plenty of people go diving in Trinidad and Tobago, but he went diving in the waters of Mayaro, Manzanilla. Well, I didn't even know. Well, I ain't going in the water again, you know. No, I ain't going in the water again. I'm telling you, if the water cross my ankle, I ain't going further than that. Run me the video.
And all you like to swim in Trinidad off of me around Manzanilla? Come, let me show you what I see out there when I was diving. So I gone down here and I settled on the seafloor and watching it. I see this shadow come up. One big hammerhead shark. Watch the scars on it. Now normally these hammerhead sharks have big dorsal fins. You can see like this one is a little bit deformed as the dorsal fins are a little bit shorter. So I see this thing looking real chill. I go follow it for a little while. So I was swimming behind it, following it. And as I do so, I feel like something followed me. So I spin around and when I look back, watch what I see. Bam! A second one there. Now this one's a little bit smaller than the other one just now. But as you can see, this one's dorsal fin is way taller. Very healthy looking fish. He swim off, but he swing back to come and take a second look. Well, you don't need to worry. Hammerhead sharks are safe to swim around.
Did the brother say you all don't need to worry? Hammerhead sharks are safe to swim around? That's what he said? No, brother man. Hammerhead sharks are safe for you to swim around, not me. If I see that in the water, I'm sorry, you know. Well, to start with, I ain't going diving because I can't swim. Ashamed to say I can't swim, but I can't swim. Chris tried to teach me to tread water. Chris, I lie. When we was in Antigua. And Chris, what has happened? Like the Titanic. Right? He tried his best in Antigua. Eh? He says, Stephan, treading water easy, boy. And he showing me what to do, and I only sink in. I told him, you have an anchor tied to my ankle? You understand what I'm saying? But he tried. He tried. But he's not a swimming coach, so you know what I mean. But you don't want to be a swimming coach to teach people to tread water. The next thing he tried, director, the next thing he tried to teach me to do is float. He says, so you can't float. I said, I could float with my head in the water. I lie down to the floor. He says, so you can't float on your back. The what? The pool on the Titanic still full. Well, leave me alone. But, yeah, man, things shaping up nice, man. All right, we got some birthdays. We have 6 of them. Because we gotta wrap things up this morning, but we still have some other bills to pay as well. Boy, we have real bills. You know, they say we have bills to pay, right? That is the thing ever since I'm watching TV, when you're going to break, people will say, well, we have to pay some bills, right? Brother man, the amount of bills we paid right now. We are real bills to pay. But we want to thank everybody for, coming on board and advertising with Synergy TV. Or run, Stephan, run. Give me that real quick. Lord Father, I run. So I need plug bone thing. You see, only thing that's goes somewhere. That's why I need plug bone event, you know. Oh, God. Yeah, run, Stephan, run, man. That's it. So I tell you what. Run, Stephan, run. Breakfast inclusive takes place April 27th. All right, Medals for all participants. The time that we're asking people to get there is 6 a.m. If you could reach before, that'll be great. We at QRC. Now, let me tell you something. I want all to come out from every corner of Trinidad and Tobago for this one. We are doing this for autistic children and for a children's home. All right? It's 2 charities that are given to this year. 2. So here what I'm doing. For the same money, in this economy, when everything going up, Stephan Reis Productions has decided we're going to charge the same price, which is $200. And we're going to give to 2 charities, not 1. And we're going to give you a breakfast. And we have extended the price structure to up to 10th place. And we also given prizes to the fun competitors, and we're going to have other giveaways as well. For the same price. How on God green earth am I capable of doing this? I have absolutely no idea. Now, I'm joking. We don't get things done bad. A lot of it will depend on you know, the support that we get from some of the businesses. Right now, I know everybody holding back on their spending for Carnival, and plenty of people holding back because it's an election year and, you know, they're holding on to the pennies. But let me tell you something. Our 2,000 here and our 3,000 here won't kill you. And, you know, you could sponsor a prize, right? So we're asking for businesses to sponsor a prize. Now remember, the prize structure is male and female, So let me just give you the prize structure very quickly here. Right? It is male and female. So it's about $35,000 in... Good Lord, why every time I open my app, why these ads just had to come up, boy? This thing's sickening, boy. Lord Father, I wouldn't trade my Samsung for iPhone ever again. Nevertheless. So here we go. So we got first prize is $5,000 male and female. That first prize has been sponsored by Blazers Bar, Tragreet Road in Woodbrook. All right, Blazers Bar, we are the 5th officials. We'll be on at 8 p.m. tonight. The 5th officials, we filmed there. That is the home of the 5th officials. And Blazers Bar has decided, listen, we'll sponsor the first prize, male and female. All right? And that is $5,000 by $5,000. So that's $10,000 that Blazers Bar has said, look, Stephan, we think it's a great thing that you're doing. We think that sports is important. We think that the athletes deserve the proper payday that you offer. And more so, we believe in the charitable event, the charitable organizations that you're giving to, and it's geared towards children. So we're going to sponsor the first prize, male and female. And I want to tell Blazers Bar, thank you so much for that. We really, really appreciate it. We have the second prize is $3,000 male and female. So we need to get $6,000 sponsored there. We already have half of that sponsored through Digimaniacs. All right, so I want to thank them for sponsoring the second place prize of $3,000 and the 10th place prize of $500. So they have come on board. $3,500 is what they're sponsoring, and that will cover second place male, 10th place male, or female, whichever way it goes. The third prize is $2,500. We need to get that sponsored. The fourth prize is $2,000. The fifth prize is $1,200. The sixth prize is $1,000. The seventh place getting $800. Eighth place getting $700. Ninth place getting $600. And 10th place, like I said, will get $500. We need one other 10th place to be sponsored. Digimaniacs has sponsored the one of the 10 places. So those are the things we need to get sponsored. We also have, I'm working on getting the bibs. And if you want to sponsor the bibs that the runners will carry, please feel free to contact us on 345-3380. That is 345-3380. The bibs now, if you're sponsoring the bibs, because what we time in this year too, right? But the timing comes with a chip that usually costs around $16. We're only doing the timed people. We will only be able to establish that as the registration goes along to see how many people we have registered to be timed. But if you want to sponsor the bibs, what we'll do, we order the bibs, right? And we will put your logo on it. All right? As well as any other branding that you want on the day, we will give that to you. All right? Because we're going to have people, we're also looking forward to people coming and set up and do their promotional stuff, give out, do sampling and things of that nature, as we usually do, right? So if you want to sponsor the bibs, please call that number 345-3380. If you want to sponsor the medals, right? Because these are customized medals. I will reveal the design of the medals a little bit later down. But we have to send to China to order those medals. It comes at a little cost. If you want a part sponsor it or sponsor it, call 345-3380. And what we're going to do, on the ribbon, we will put your company's name. Right? Other things that we need sponsored, we need t-shirts. We're doing t-shirts. I was going to do the breakfast and not do the t-shirts. But during a committee meeting on Sunday, they decided we should still do the t-shirts. And we're still charging $200. You know, I don't know how we're doing. I don't know what, anyway. But if we could get a t-shirt sponsored, that would be great. Because it does cost a little penny to order the t-shirt and the print. So if you get a t-shirt sponsored, that'll be great. And same number, 345-3380. All right, the other thing that we need sponsored, let me see, the medals, the t-shirts, the bibs, and there was one other cost, you know. We're not going to, yeah, is the medals, the t-shirt, the bibs? Yeah. That's the three things, really. All right? Chef Shiraz and the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy will be handling the breakfast. They are putting forward a menu for me very soon. Right? And we needed to go and register online. So online registration is currently open via trinbagoevents.com. That is trinbagoevents.com. If you have any inquiries about your online registration, because we're asking people to register online as early as possible, you can call 482-5531. 482-5531. That's Aaron. Aaron will guide you accordingly. If you have any problems getting yourself registered, just fill in all the information, your t-shirt size and so on and so forth. And of course, get registered early. I'm begging all of you to get registered early. Coincidentally, I did not know until I spoke to the Autism Society that April is the month of autism. Right? Huh? I look smaller in that video. I was smaller. Right, so I'll get myself back down to that size, don't worry. We're bringing sexy back for sure, because I had to go Las Vegas, Miami, Antigua, Barbados. I think Grenada is on the list as well. We got all that coverage to do. Breaking All becoming live from those locations during the course of the year. Yeah, so like I'm saying, I didn't know that April was the month of autism, so this falls straight in the awareness month of autism. I look forward to working with the Autism Society. And you know, when I had the kids event, right, my mother was talking to the head of the Autism Society, and they knew who I am, right? They knew me. And the lady mentioned something that she said, boy, I will never forget. Right? And I and all can remember it, because it, you know, things happen so fast. And when at events, people pulling you in different directions, they want to get a little picture and whatever, and I always willing to do that. Sometimes you forget now. She said she remembered that there was at the kids event in Couva that we held. And we're trying to bring that back this year as well in June. I'll give you all more information on that too. But she said of course we will, of course we will accept. And she said she remembered that she was at the kids event, and there was this child at the kids event, and the child was all over the place, right? And apparently they wanted to get something, some chits or something for the child. But the child, I think, was, I don't know, I can't remember the exact disability, because like I say, things have happened so fast. And she said, I remember that Stephan took the child to the front of the line and organized everything and so on and so forth, or something to that effect. And she said, boy, I will not forget that, because that child was in the middle there, and the parents were allowing the child just to, because that's just, they said, look, it's this so-and-so disability, and, that's how, they're accustomed to that, And I said, well, now, let me go get, and they said, yeah, they will never forget that. The way that I dealt with that situation now. So, I have to go and pay them a visit. I think they're in Derby. We also have to go to the Crisis Center for Children in Couva as well, to visit that facility as well. I'll go there and talk to Ms. John and just check out the facility and we already have a number of the children that they see about there and so on and so forth. But, we really want to get this charity event going. I want this to be the biggest and the best run, Stephan run. If you're not competing on a high level, just come out, time yourself, better yourself than last year. Bring out your friends, bring out your family. Children 10 years and under are free. And we will provide something out of my pocket for the kids to eat, right? I will handle that. Nice small thing, right? But the breakfast is going to be inclusive for those of you that pay your 200. And oh yes, we have the workout session before. Listen, last year was really, really good. If you look at the sign, if you go back to the sign, the Stephan Run banner, where everybody, right, you see all those logos there? All our sponsors we get last year. All our sponsors we get last year. The list of sponsors was so long. I could not believe it. And I really, really hoping that we could engage a lot of them this year, and we could get that same support. All right? Once we could get that kind of support, Breads, and we could get others to come on board and sponsor a prize, and you see, like how I mentioned, the first prize being sponsored by Blazers Bar, and the second prize being sponsored by Digimaniacs, you will get that every morning that I ad-lib in Run Stephan Run. Right? You will get your logo and your branding on the flyers, the banners. We will invite you to bring your signage, whether it is feathered flags or otherwise, on the day. We will invite you to come and do your promotional stuff and do some sampling and promote your business and all of that. We just need you to come on board and sponsor some of these prizes for us so that we could offset some of the costs so that we have more money moving forward to give to the charities, right? So it's going to be big. And this is the biggest 5K in Trinidad and Tobago, held by your boy, our TV talk show host. You understand? The banks, the credit unions, none of them, they don't give $5,000 for a 5K. They ain't even giving that for a 10K, far less for a 5K. Right? So we boost sports, we support the sports, we support the athletes, and we support the charities. And that's the most important thing. And you come out and you have a real good morning. And you see with the breakfast and thing inclusive, oh God. While only getting breakfast, thing going and give away, I've been doing it bad, I've been doing it back to front in the past. We just usually give the prize structure out first. And that's what causes the delay. Because we had to wait on the results. So this year, we will be doing random giveaways. As you come back, random giveaways. Hampers, this, that, the other, while you're getting your breakfast. So when you hear a big number call, you know what to do. All right, so I'll tell you what. 6 birthdays, and then we out of here. Pleasant good morning, sending out birthday wishes to my good friend, cricket brother, manager of Trinbago Youngstars Touring Cricket Academy, Mr. Ravi Ramdeni, celebrating his birthday today. God bless you, my brother, coming from the entire Trinbago Youngstars family. So, Ravi, good morning and happy birthday to you, man. All right, good morning, Breaking Dawn crew. Keep up the good work. I would like to wish my cousin Suzanne a very happy birthday with long life and good health and strength, coming from Uncle Beebs, husband Sham, daughter Kimmy, grandson and daughter Cassie and Caitlin, cousins Candy and David. We all love you very much. Enjoy your day. And we have happy 12th birthday going out to Chady. All right, we are so proud of the amazing person you're becoming. Have the best day filled with fun and laughter. We love you from the whole family. Nice, man. Happy 14th birthday to Chad Babulal from his mommy, daddy, and big sister. They want you to know that they're very proud of you. Continue to excel in school and sport. Yeah, you're looking like an athlete. You have on the tracksuit. And the Trinidad flag, man. Yeah, so he's a national then. Nice. Also, happy birthday to Tara Ramcharita from your mom, Zola, sister, Peggy, Helen, Pat, Jackie, and Rosemary, and brother Anthony, and all your nephews and nieces. Have a wonderful day. She shares her birthday today, the 5th of February, with her brother-in-law, John Ayong. So, happy birthday to you both. And speaking of John, here is John. Yes, man. So, good morning, Stephan and crew. Happy birthday to John Ayong. His 71st birthday is today, February the 5th. From wife Pat, daughters Janice, Janicia, and Janita, and son-in-law Kevin, grandchildren Justin, Amrita, Kiara, and Maggie, the cat, and Lucky, the human dog. Thank you, Stephan and crew. Keep safe and stay blessed. Nice, man. So with that, we wrap up for today. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's going to be another busy day, boy, I'm telling you. But we out for today. Have fun today, people. Be productive.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Brought me back to life. Brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self. No excuses, no limits, just results. Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
Yes, I can hear them saying, boys, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the grassroots? Yes, I'm from a place where soca, the resounding power you could feel any time, any hours. I come from when ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when I Rima had it, Maturita had it, Santa Rosa had it, Donyaruka had it, in Mofa had it, in Sawa had it, Soparia had it, look all over. Sunday morning down the by West Morning, have cars parking like a rat. Me drinks bottle long like ruler in a cooler, and we chipping down the mouse to from Canada. Them time the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the flag could it carry it. We used to carry it when the cooler could it carry it. We used to carry it.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji, 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Altars Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility, which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.